I have never understood jogging. And believe me, I've tried it. I just wasn't very good. I'd run about a mile, I'd buy half a dozen donuts, and then walk home. I ran every day for 8 months, and I gained 41 pounds. Man, that jogging will pack on the flab. So a friend of mine felt my problem with jogging was just lack of information. If I had more information, I would probably enjoy it more. He actually bought me a book on jogging. They write books on how to jog. How intellectually deprived do you have to be to not be able to figure out how to jog? Come on, are there people watching runners go by? How do they do that? There's got to be a book somewhere. Where do you run into problems learning to jog? Oh, I'm skipping again. You know, honey, there's a lot more to this jogging than meets the eye. I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble's. So they fill this book, which is about that thick, with things you'll never use. I mean, to fill a book. I mean, one whole chapter devoted to how to train for a marathon. I read the first line and went, yeah, like I'll ever live 26 miles from a donut shop. And they had some information I use, and here's a little tip if you're a runner, perhaps. What to do if you're ever out running and a dog chases you. Yeah, they tell you not to try to outrun the dog because the dog will catch you and bite you. So this is what you're supposed to do. You stop running, you turn around, you face the snarly beast, point your finger at him so he knows you're talking to him. Yeah, you don't want any confusion out there. Armadillo could run by, then you got chaos. It's just... After you point, you stomp your foot, and then you yell, freeze! See, it's that loud voice that lets the dog know you're the one in charge. Yeah. So I'm out running one morning, and this is the pace I always jogged at. I didn't want to risk breaking a sweat while I was out running. And I got in my zone, and you runners know what a zone is. That's where your thoughts just become so focused on one thing. And I'm thinking, glazed. I'm going to get it glazed. Cinnamon roll and a buttery croissant. From my zone, I get awoken by this vicious sound. I stop running, and I turn around. Coming down the street, full bore with his teeth flared, is this tiny little three-legged dog, man. Coming at me, his motor just running. Well, maybe I'm a little warped, but I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. I couldn't get freeze out. I was laughing too hard. So I'm pointing, I'm just spitting on myself. Then he got close enough to me, and I got nervous, and I found my voice. It just came out. I went, freeze! The dog stopped. Then he tipped where the leg was missing. Poor thing, I could see it in his little eyes. Not again! Started to walk away. I said, come on back, man. I'll get you Krispy Kreme. Come on.